Hi, it's Debbie with D.Ann's Designs. I finally have been able to come to the craft room as it just totally froze out today outside. So I'm taking this opportunity to try to get this journal shown. This journal will be for sale and it's simply a Facebook message me. Um, this is from the Graphics Fairy. The majority of this is Graphics Fairy. It's from a premium membership site, and it's called Forget Me Not, the Forget Me Not bundle. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but if not, you should really go take a peek at it. It's really, I think it's really pretty cute. Okay, I'm going to get started here with this. This is just some extra that will be coming in with the book. I know that, I've bought journals from people, and I would like to have some of the materials, some of the papers, things that they use. So as I'm journaling in it, I'm able to match that up, pretty well. So this is a little tag I've made. It's an embossed tag, and you'll also be able to write on the back of it. I've placed paper for the back of it, and then you have some little dangles here and some materials, and held together with a little Eiffel Tower pin. And then this here is going to be the journal. Some more of that material. I've used it just to, of course, seal it up because it is kind of large. And let's get into it. Okay, this is going to be our front. It's an embossed sheet that I had. This paper, and it was in my stash. I think it was gifted to me, really. I'm pretty sure it was. And then I have embossed upon it, and then I put some gold shimmer onto here to highlight it to make it actually stand out a little bit better. And this over here is going to be your spine, and then we're going to have this on the back of the Birdie Darling. It's just so cute. I just love it. This is such an enjoyable journal. It got a little heavy, but it's okay. Okay, so on the first page, we're going to open up. We've got some old, this is gift wrapping paper that I've used in the background here. I've paper punched out a little doily area and then attached a little doily in there that's been photocopied doily. And then I'm going to have little tags that you can use to fill in the front and back covered. And then we have this little bluebird who's just really beautiful. And we'll go gray in here. You can either leave the bird just like it is, or you can add it into something else as you're journaling in your book. Okay, then this is a graphics fairy in her. She also has a page there. It is just picture frames. So I've taken these picture frames and I've turned them into tags. And this is like one of the little freebie flower pots. That one I think is from G. Kerr. It's either G. Kerr or I think that might be My Porch Prints. Come to think of it. Okay, then I put a piece of twine here, knotted, and then a pin that holds a little tag. It says now serving number 12, a little bird, 29 cents. One day you will look back and realize you were bleeding all along. We have ourselves a cute little forget-me-not that I've placed coming out of this pot. And we just have our little tassel off in the corner. This is a beautiful piece of work on paper. I just love this. And that'll be in that kit also. You open it up, it's just simply a flip over. Here's a pocket, forget me not, and then here's a couple of tags. Yeah. And then this is going to be a page here. It's got a real light floral type of gray print. It says My Journal. This is also a graphics fairy. It's not in that kit. It's in there. I think it's in the individuals. Is where I located it at. And then what I've done is I'm giving you more tags. Well, this one here is something in my stash. It's just, it says memories on it, and it says it's a Forget Me Not journal. We place that in there so you have room to write on it. And then we have another little tag. This was such a pretty page. I really enjoyed it. And this one hasn't got a lot of inking into it because I didn't particularly want it. Now, whoever buys it may think, oh no, we're going to ink it up, that's fine. But I didn't really want it as I was prepping it and putting it together. Boy, howdy, were you a struggle? Mm-hmm. It's a tiny little thing. Okay. Phew, we got it. How about that? I've left this journaling space on here. And this I've left open because I really liked this look that goes on right here. Now you can change that up. Of course, to your journal, you can change it however you want to. Next page, we're going to have, it's a collage page. And this is what I had in my stash. This is one right here. And that one there. And yeah, and that one there. And this is piano paper from the Play Your Piano section. And this will have tags that says, remember your roots in your path to growth. And then keep your light close to you. And then happiness blooms from within. So when I set these out here, I set them out as remember, keep happy. Happy's just going to be spelled with an I on that one, I'm afraid. And then we'll come over here to this section and we'll have, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. That was by Dr. Seuss, giving you a label, floral. This is some vintage wall covering that all of us is sitting on. And then we have this doily. Now this one's out from Amity Bloom. And this is an applique that I had in my stash. I had two of these little bluebirds. And so I've used glue dot. So you can take this and remove it and put it wherever you think you may want to have it in your journal. And then we're going to have a little tag here. This one, I don't know. I don't even remember where all this came from. But anyway, I just cut it out and I used it as a tag in here. So I thought it went pretty. This is a page that some composer in the States out of a music book. And here's some more writing room on there. Has a little texture paste down on it there. Another little writing card. It's pretty paper here that comes in that same bundle. And then In My Own Light. And this is just a little collage there. And then we're going to have this little guy flipping down. Let's see that you're going to have a little punch that came out here. So you can write separately into here. You can write things into there. And then you can cover it all up. And then you will have this little collage page here. This is an acetate pocket that has gold dots on it that I put here on this page. And this is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star paper right here. These are tight. Ooh. And then I went ahead and added you some blue embossed paper on here because as you're journaling, like I said, you may want to have something extra to cut out and add to your journalings that matches from the book. And then this, oh, this is another picture frame. And here's a picture of a little bluebird that I just thought looked really pretty on it. And then I just covered the back so you can journal in that also. really tight. Okay. He does have a piece of acetate over to cover him too. And then we have this little extra snippet I put on here in lace, little bird, and embossed paper, little stamp, little washi tape. This, I believe, this is washi tape from um, Graphics Curry also. This is a little group of odds and ends. I give you a little applique. Let me say it for you. And an embossed paper for you to use. And then this little, just a little type of ribbon type of tag you can put anywhere. And then I'm just giving you a little clothespin to put that together with. This it's not really a clothespin, but you know what I'm talking about. And then we have an arrow here. This is a little collage piece here. This is going to hold a wide assortment here. We've got a little postcard that I've decorated up a little bit. And then we have a little thank you note. This has been embossed out for you. And this is a little tag placement holder. And then this is just little envelopes with stitched up. And you can see you'll have yellow and blue with these birds also. And then some writing space on the back. And then you will have a little envelope for it to carry it all in. She's so pretty. So enjoyable. This whole thing is very, very, very enjoyable. And I think that you will end up liking it to journal with. And then of course this one here, that can go, well, it can go anywhere in here, just wherever you would choose to do that. Other than the little material ruffle up here at the top. And then thinking of you is embossed on here. Little tea-dyed page. These are embossed little bird cages here. Can flip up. You can put a little piece of paper here and write a little note or a little photo of something important to you. And this I left over here as such. As you can see, we did little holes into here in this little twine, biggest twine. She wrote about it in her journal. It's been installed right there. And then I just left this open for you. You can install a tag or a special little note, you know, something like that, and also write on the back of it. And then we're going to have this little guy here, who is a flip as such. He just stays put just like he is. There's a pretty bird on this and another one here. And then these are little like film strips. And I've just taken each one and put a little bird, and this one here has little forget me nots inside of each film strip holder for its picture. And then this one here, it's a sheet of vellum. These are just cardstock images, and that I decided to give, you know, you may like to use. And this is one that I have it glued like you would tear it off, like a post-it note, and you could just tear it off. So it's been glued with a special glue, so you can do that. I'll pop it back in here. This is a pretty little embossed envelope. Okay. This is another page for journaling or whatever you want to do with it. Got a little tag here to the top. You can see two little birds. This one here is another page This is some very vintage um, hem tape that are placed here. This is a little tag that I made for you. It says, "A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song," which is Maya Angelou. And then I drew a little bird, a little pole. He's going to come here with this little pin, ball pin, and it's going to have this little piece of bling here at the top, which also can be used anywhere. And we're going to have this here. It came out, I had a magazine I was cutting out of, and I thought it was just beautiful, so I made it into a more like a card, and I've given you a little back writing space on here. And then here we have our eggs, which I just love the eggs. And this is a piece of wall covering also. I thought I would put in there into our little pocket. Our little pocket has embossed image, and then I put a little butterfly up down here at the bottom on it. Make sure you stay there. Okay, then right at the center of the book, and we have this vellum sheet that I printed on. Actually, right between the writing to there. And cover it back up. And then the next one over here is a sheet of tea-dyed paper. A little holder. It's dear friend. And this is going to be an envelope that I've created. And we're going to have many different little pieces in here. And it's for trying to help you use to decorate your journal. And this is going to be a really tough little card here. See the good in everything. I think that was a G curve happening there. And put it back into here. And then we have this one here, which I've collaged together for you. And on the back, I've stamped a postcard marking on it. And we'll pop it back into this pocket of Forget Me Nots. You could set that up. Okay, and then little, just a little stamp like thing, number 19. And then we have this photo here, another little one of Forget Me Nots up against this gray stripe paper, which this is graphic scary also. And then you have these little pieces of trim that I put on there. Oh, and then we have a little card in this one. See if I can get it out of there. And a little stitching line here. Plenty of writing room. So that's what that one looks like. Big old butterfly. This would be fun to sit down with. Just work with it. Make it into you. Oh, we have lots of this. There is always something to be grateful for. And there always is. Look at this. Lots. You can even write on here. And of course, you have all this space. And these are really tough little, they're not little larger tags. There. This another writing room here. And then we have this to here. This is a vintage wall covering here. I just loved him. He was so cute. I said spring with a little bunny there. I think it was so cute in this book. Okay, so then I have this little tag, which, okay, this is another one of those picture frames Graphics Fairy has. And so I've just cut this out, pull the Forget Me Nots, cut out the bluebird, plant kindness everywhere, and then we have this little guy in the tassel up here. And then you can also write on this. And then we have this little page here for you. And then we'll have the little name tag What did I get set? Treasure something. I'll think of it. Maybe I'll think of it. And this is just a piece of that embossed card there you can work with. And this nice little paper here. And then we have another ruffle here. And an open page journaling. Just a note up here. And an open page journaling. This is watercolor. And the reason I put that in there, you should have another piece over there on this, is because in case you wanted to stamp an image and then put some watercolor on it, it would be pretty. But you would need watercolor paper. You know, the front and back to use that on. And then the next one here is going to be a nice little pocket, which we are going to house. What do we house? We house a little tag in here, don't we? Right there. Really pretty tag. And then we have this. No, I glued all the rest of this on. I created your collage pocket. Yeah. And then we have this second group. And then I might have had these over here. So this too. It's been a moment. Anyway. And then we have this page back in here. We have a floating tag. Unforgettable. You can write on the back of that. And then I have this little thank you note I made. Just a little thank you tag. And then a little doily I've cut out. And then we have this little music paper to work on. Make something pretty out. We have another area you can write on over here. Leave your notes. And then we have a flip out here. And lots of room onto here. And then we have a little label areas here. Our hinges are also labeled. And then you can pull this out and go where you breathe free. Tag is going to be here. Oh, this is a chip, a paint chip. A little house cut out on the bottom here. And then I've given you some more writing room back into here. Lots of writing room. You can add photos, writing, all the stuff in here. That would be fun. It would look good. And then this is some more of the vintage bulk covering. This is a pocket I've created. This came out from Graphics Fairy paper also. And then we have like a little Edith Holden page. This is the March one. Very pretty. And then I have this little guy here, which is your rose tag. You write on that. Let this open for the journaler's delight. Figure that out, what you want to do. Look at that. Okay, then we have an open page here. And then this is from a file folder. And I just went ahead and put that in there. Love colors. For some reason, so it's beautiful. And this is more like a writing card here. So you will have, you know, pages that you want to write on. Then here's your card boards to do so. Just makes it a little stiffer for you on some of your pages. You need that. Then over here we have this little bird. He's a little blue bird. He's so pretty. And then I have this measuring tape. And this is the top of a pop can. And I just attached it onto the measuring tape. It's just a little pull. And then we have, this is the other applicator. It too will be on the glue dot. Just pull it off and use it wherever you want to use it. And then we have another little paint chip where you can use for your journaling. And this one here, this is a beautiful card. I've had it and had it and had it in my stash. Decided it better go ahead and go into this one. And yeah, this is just another one. You have lots of writing room on here too. Okay, then here's the back of the book. And then you're going to have this little guy here again. And another one of these that he's got. This one here has the little bluebirds into that frame, which is just adorable. And then you have some more of the old gift wrapping paper here. And then I have this little pocket. Let's put those in there. This is plant a seed, grow a dream. It's really cute. And this is just a little train check. It'd be fun to use. So leave it in there. Okay, so that does that. Like I said, it is for sale. You can Facebook message Debbie Fletcher is what it's under. And I'll try to leave it listed down below. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's been forever for me to try to get it up and shown. But spring came in, and now we have like 38 degrees this morning. I thought, start moving plants back in. So that's really what I've been doing, is trying to salvage my work outside a little bit. And while I'm waiting on that to pass, I thought I would come up here and try to get this shot. So I want to thank you for taking the time out to view it and spend some time with me. I miss you guys. So we'll talk to you later on. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.